The RMS Titanic, a British passenger liner, sank in the early morning hours of April 15, 1912, after colliding with an iceberg during its maiden voyage from Southampton, UK, to New York City, USA. Here is a brief overview of the events leading to the collision. 1. The route. The Titanic was following a course through the North Atlantic Ocean, aiming to cross the Atlantic from east to west. The ship's route took it through the Grand Banks of Newfoundland, an area known for the presence of icebergs. Ice warnings. The Titanic had received several warnings via wireless telegraph from other ships about the presence of icebergs in the area. However, due to a combination of factors, including a high volume of radio traffic and the inexperience of the wireless operator, not all of these warnings were properly relayed to the bridge. Speed and conditions. The Titanic was traveling at a high speed, close to its maximum capacity, despite the known iceberg warnings. Additionally, the night was moonless, making it difficult to spot icebergs in the ship's path. These factors reduced the reaction time of the crew in the critical moments leading up to the collision. The collision, at approximately 11 to 40 p. On April 14, 1912, the Titanic struck an iceberg on its starboard, right, side. The iceberg scraped along the ship's hull, creating a series of punctures and openings below the waterline, allowing water to flood into several compartments. Insufficient lifeboats. The Titanic had lifeboats for only about half of the people on board, which was compliant with the regulations of the time. However, the number of lifeboats proved insufficient to accommodate all the passengers and crew during the evacuation. Myths and misconceptions about the Titanic. The ship was unsinkable, while the Titanic was celebrated as being virtually unsinkable due to its advanced construction and safety features. This notion was primarily a marketing slogan. The ship was not designed to withstand such a catastrophic collision with an iceberg. The band played "Nearer, My God, to Thee" as the ship sank. There are various accounts of the songs played by the band during the sinking, but it is uncertain which specific tune they played in the final moments. "Nearer, My God, to Thee" is often associated with the event but lacks strong evidence. The ship split in half when it sank. The Titanic did break apart as it sank, but the exact manner and timing of the breakup are still debated. Recent scientific evidence suggests that the ship likely remained intact during the majority of its descent before separating underwater. The sinking of the Titanic resulted in the loss of more than 1,500 lives and became one of the most famous maritime disasters in history. It led to significant improvements in maritime safety regulations and practices.